Travel information for Australia, visa requirements. Depending on your nationality, you may need a visa to enter Australia. Check the official website of the Australian government for visa information and requirements. Climate. Australia is a large country with diverse climates. The northern regions tend to be tropical, while the southern areas can have temperate or Mediterranean climates. The summer months, December to February, can be very hot, especially in the central regions, while winter, June to August, can bring cooler temperatures, particularly in the southern states. Currency. The currency used in Australia is the Australian dollar, AUD. Credit and debit cards are widely accepted, but it's a good idea to carry some cash, especially when traveling to remote areas. Transportation. Australia has a well-developed transportation network, including domestic flights, trains, buses, and rental cars. Major cities like Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, and Perth have efficient public transportation systems, including trains, buses, and trams. Health and safety. Australia has high health and safety standards. It's generally safe to travel, but like anywhere, it's important to take common-sense precautions. Make sure you have travel insurance to cover any unexpected medical expenses. Time zones. Australia has several time zones due to its size. The main ones are Australian Eastern Standard Time, AEST, Australian Central Standard Time, ACST, and Australian Western Standard Time, AWST. Make sure to adjust your schedule accordingly if you're traveling across different time zones. Language. English is the official language of Australia, so communication shouldn't be a problem for English speakers. Natural attractions. Australia is known for its stunning natural beauty, including the Great Barrier Reef, uluru-k, Rock, the Australian outback, the Daintree rainforest, and numerous national parks. Cultural attractions. Australia has a rich cultural heritage, with indigenous Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures, as well as influences from European, Asian, and other immigrant communities. Explore museums, galleries, and cultural centers to learn more about Australia's history and culture. Food and drink. Australian cuisine is diverse, with influences from various cultures. Don't miss trying some iconic Australian foods like Vegemite, meat pies, seafood, especially barramundi and prawns, and traditional Aboriginal bush foods. Australian wines are also renowned worldwide, so be sure to sample some local varieties. Remember to check the latest travel advisories and restrictions before planning your trip, as conditions may change. Enjoy your travels in Australia. The history of the Australian Capital Territory, ACT, is closely tied to the selection and development of Canberra, which became the capital city of Australia. Here's a brief overview. Federation and the search for a capital. When Australia federated in 1901, it was agreed that a new capital city would be established, as neither Sydney nor Melbourne wanted to cede the capital status to the other. A competition was held to select the site for the new capital. Selection of Canberra. In 1908, the site for the new capital was chosen and named Canberra, which is an Aboriginal word meaning meeting place. American architect Walter Burley Griffin won the design competition for the city's layout. Development. Construction of Canberra began in 1913, but progress was slow due to World War I and funding issues. The city gradually took shape over the following decades, with government buildings, residences, and infrastructure being established. Seat of government. The ACT was established as the seat of government for the new Commonwealth of Australia. In 1911, the Australian Capital Territory was formally established, initially as a 2,357 square kilometre area to encompass the new capital. Expansion and self-government. Over the years, the ACT's boundaries were adjusted, and its governance evolved. In 1988, the ACT gained self-government with its own legislative assembly and chief minister. Modern Canberra. Today, Canberra is a modern city known for its planned layout, spacious design, and abundance of green spaces. It's home to important national institutions, including Parliament House, the Australian War Memorial, and the National Gallery of Australia. The history of the ACT in Canberra is a fascinating story of urban planning, politics, and nation building, reflecting Australia's journey as a federation and its aspirations for a capital that represents the entire nation. Friends, I am Khairul Islam Badol. I am Recharge on Google Art Studio and 4K high-resolution video. Please subscribe my channel, and if you like then subscribe. You can see new videos like this every day.